Hello everybody, it's me, it's Over Cobra Gaming. I'm here with another video on me just basically talking about why I haven't been streaming. I haven't streamed today and want to give you guys a little update. The sad reality is I got sick, which sucks, I know, but it sucks because I really was trying to be consistent for a while, but yeah, there's always something that pops up. It's always like internet issues or I get sick or whatever it is. But sometimes it's just like, man, no matter what, I can never be consistent. No matter how hard I try. But yeah, it's unfortunate, and I wanted to let you guys know. I would feel pretty guilty if I just got sick and was like, yeah, guys, you'll figure it out instead. But yeah, I feel like it's just best to let you guys know, and so you're aware at least, and don't wait for me to stream or nothing like that. But yeah, I mean, that may be the bad news, right? And it's unfortunate, but I hope you guys understand. And I understand the mentality that sometimes that, man, even if you're worse sick, you should still be streaming and stuff like that. A true streamer would stream sick, and that's true. I was thinking about it to stream sick, but at the same time, I just think it wouldn't be fun. And that's kind of the point of streaming, right? It's just to have a good time, have fun. Why would I be so like miserable and angry? you know? And that's kind of what I didn't want. I wanted to always like have fun, have a good time, and mess around. That's kind of like the energy I like in streams, you know? And when I'm sick, I'm not as happy as usual, you know, which sucks, but it's alright, The cool thing about getting sick is that in a couple days I'll be back to my 100% self, and I'll feel great, That's I'll feel better than before, That's how it always feels when I'm sick. So I'll be even happier probably. And that's the cool thing is that yeah, it'll be gone in a couple days, and I'll be back to streaming consistently, which is nice. But anyways, I want to let you guys know, and thank you also, because as you're all aware, if you've been around in the channel long enough, that the reason I've been doing streams so much lately, even though I like doing streams constantly anyways, but you guys have been sticking around from beginning to end of the streams, and I want to thank you for that. Or if you haven't been from beginning to end, you guys have been there for like a good hour or 30 minutes minimum. It seems like you guys are always there being supportive for the longest time, on stream because of the watch time. You guys have been supporting me on that. I was very open about that, like I've been trying to get monetized from YouTube for the longest time, and you guys know about it, right? So I was like, it seems like you guys just are always watching and being supportive in the chat and keeping things fun, and it's great to have a conversation with you guys. I feel like the streams that lasted the longest, because I usually try to go for 3 hours. Sometimes it's a little shorter than that. Sometimes it's a little longer. It really depends. But a lot of times, the longest streams I believe weren't the ones that had the most people, but it's the ones that had the most fun conversations. It's the ones that I was talking to chat the most, I would think. Which is funny. It's funny how that would work. And yeah, I just guess I'm entertained when I talk to you guys, It keeps me having a good time, messing around, stuff like that. Also, as much as I like playing Rocket League 3 hours every single day does get boring every once in a while. It just does. I would be playing another game if I could. But I have a busted controller. My controller's right stick, I can't aim and stuff like that, as you guys are aware. I'm pretty sure I told you guys on a couple videos ago. If not, then yeah, I mean, I already mentioned it on stream, I'm pretty sure. That's the reason I play Rocket League, is because I like Rocket League, but it's also the aiming stuff. Like, I don't have to aim on Rocket League like I have to aim on Fortnite or Apex or stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, that's been the main reason why I've been sticking to Rocket League the most. I would have been switching to something else to play every once in a while, but Rocket League has always been the main game, I think. I like to mess around on here and have a good time. But yeah, you guys have been sticking from beginning to end, supporting me, having a conversation with me on chat. And I thank you guys so much, because you guys are helping me with the watch time. And thank you for that. You know, you guys didn't have to help me out, but you did. So I'll always be thankful for having you guys. Like I said, I don't have the numbers. Like I don't have like a huge audience, but I do have like a very supportive small audience that helps me out. So thank you so much for that. Anyways, moving on to something else. The morning streams, right? A lot of people say, man, if you stream a little later, that would definitely, help me out. And to show up on stream and stuff like that. And I used to do late streams. I mean, a good amount of you guys remember, right? I used to do streams really late, or maybe different time zones for everybody, but did used to do streams really late, and those were really fun. Like I'm a gamer. Gamers tend to play during the nighttime, when it's late. And I enjoyed those, but a lot of those streams, like I would have things to do sometimes before the stream, and I would always have in the back of my mind, like whatever I was doing on that day, I was like, oh, I should be streaming in 2 hours, to be consistent, basically. And it's not a great feeling when you have something in the back of your mind you have to do. So the morning is usually when I have free time. Usually when I'm able to do things that I'm not able to do sometimes late, and it's like I don't really experience any interruptions. Like, oh, if something pops up, it's usually around like late and not in the morning. In the morning, I feel like that's when I have all the time in the world. So I wake up super early, and I know that sounds miserable, but it's actually kind of a nice feeling in a weird way. Yeah, I don't like waking up early. I really don't. But I do enjoy streaming, so I think that's why it helps out. Of course, if I did something early that I didn't enjoy, I think that's a different story. But waking up, getting ready, and stream, it's like I have things to do at the moment I wake up. And that's really nice. It's a nice way to start off the day. And it's very nice to also not have it in the back of my mind later, if that makes sense. Usually, like, in the morning, it's not like I do anything anyways. It's usually later in the day that when I probably have some things to do. A lot of times it's like free time, but sometimes I do have things to do. And it's usually later. But in the morning, I rarely have things to do, In the morning, I'm always free. And that's kind of the cool thing, is that I know I'm not going to experience, like, anything to, like, interrupt it or anything like that. So I can stream and go for a good while, I would say. When it's late, you do sometimes have things to do, which sucks. And also, like, in the morning, it's not like you have, well, for me, a lot of people have things to do in the morning, but for me, it's not that way. But it's nice to have a head start, It's nice to wake up and, like, do something right away. It makes you feel like you did something already, and it's a nice way to start off everything. Also, that streaming in the morning, I think, really is good to just kind of not have it there later, like, oh, I gotta stream in a couple hours at this exact same time just so I can stay consistent. It's like I gotta wait to stream. Does that make sense? Or if I'm doing something, it's like it's in the back of my mind. And this is like when you try to be consistent. So like that's the thing that really annoys me. But when I stream early, all I have to worry about is like waking up. So that's literally it. And that's all, I think you guys noticed at one point I did mess up my sleep schedule. I had a great stream. I had like a great stream week. And then it fell apart because I was unable to sleep one of the nights. And I woke up a little later than usual. I streamed like a little late in the morning, but it's still the morning. But yeah, I hope you guys understand. I know a lot of people have been telling me like, hey, you should stream later. Why do you stream so early? It's because it works for me a lot better than it works for me later, late at night or whatever. So that's just what works for me. A lot of people have their times when it does work, their streaming hours. It's just something that works for me. I never thought I would be a morning streamer. That's the last thing I was expecting, I'm not an early bird. I'm more of a night owl. Like I like the night more. But the morning, there's just something about the morning. And once you see the sun rise and everything, it's just nice. It's a nice feeling. But yeah, I hope you guys understand this. And yeah, I'm gonna keep streaming in the morning. I mean, it's just the way it goes. But you guys are so supportive throughout everything, so I think you guys understand that. But yeah, I'll be sick for a couple days. I just want to come back to my 100% self and basically just, you know, focus on one thing at a time. I've never been a good multitasker. I always been a guy that's, alright, I gotta do this one thing, and then once I complete this one thing, I can focus on the next one thing. I can't focus on multiple things at once. I have tried all my life, and it always never works out, you know? It's always so complicated. That's why YouTube, like if you think about it, YouTube is the only platform I use. Everybody uses so many other platforms, you know, like Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, whatever it is. All I use is YouTube. I literally got nothing else. So this is my only like form of like anything on the internet. Of course, I used to, like I said, multitask and do other things, but not anymore. It's just this one thing, and it's nice, you know. I feel like it removes a lot of other things that could complicate everything. And I'm not a really smart guy, you know. I'm not really smart. I need to focus on one thing alone, and things will work out. Like I play a lot better in a video game when I don't talk. So that's why you have gameplay of me playing the game, and then I'm just talking in the background, you know, focusing on one thing every single time. That's just what works for me. And yeah, it's weird, but it's just nice and simple. And I always been a nice and simple guy. Everything I like in life tends to be that way, I guess. So yeah, I guess I'm just a simple guy like that. But yeah, I hope you guys understand. You know, I just don't want to stream when I'm sick. Don't want to be angry and kind of complaining all the time, you know, about being sick and just bring everybody down, you know. Someone could be having a great day and they just hop on my stream when I'm sick and they just probably ruins their day. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, thank you guys so much, because you guys have been helping me throughout this whole streaming week. You guys have been watching me for the longest time on there. And thank you. Thank you for that. You guys have been really carrying this channel and keeping it alive. I feel like this channel is more alive than it has been in a long time. So thank you for that. And I said thank you like a million times, but yeah, I mean, I think that's it. I think that's all I gotta say. So I'll be back in a couple days. So don't even worry about me. Go do what you gotta do. I'll stream, and when you see me live, come down and say hi to the stream, you know? See me there. I'm like a ghost, you know? No matter what, you guys can always spot me randomly anywhere. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a couple days when I'm back to my 100% self. But anyways, have a great day. And I'll see you guys some other time, okay?